Coming up, the first day of school arrives with music, smiles, and just a few nerves. We ask kids what they're looking forward to this year. Plus, there's something big happening at 2 schools for the new year. See how they're different this time around. And the school is alive with the sound of music. Why these kids came to learn in the middle of the summer. Welcome to the first episode of Inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Jessica Moss. This is the official news program of the school district, and we'll be bringing you stories from the classroom all year long. Our first story is about the first day. We sent Tara Cox to a pair of schools to see if students are ready to get back to work.
Excitement, wonder, and maybe a little bit of angst at leaving summer behind all show on the faces of students at Washington Elementary on the first day of school. Are you nervous about your first day here?
Yes.
Yeah. You think you'll make lots of friends though?
Yes.
Yeah. What are you most excited about for school?
Reading.
Reading?
Getting my homework done.
Yeah.
And passing 3rd grade.
That's a good goal.
I'm excited that I get to do homework.
Really? Are you excited for math homework or reading homework?
Both.
Cool. What did you guys do to prepare for the first day of school today?
They went to bed early on time, and they actually were up before I was at 6:40, so I was happy. They got up and had breakfast and got dressed, and they're ready to go.
Today brings together old friends and new with tales of summer adventures.
I went swimming, I went rafting,
Oh yeah.
and I went skateboarding. That's what I mostly did.
Yeah. Are you going to miss that? Are you going to do some of that still after school?
I'll just do some of that, but I mostly have to do my homework.
And the staff has its homework to do too.
The first week is always a challenging week, especially with kindergarten. I'll probably be spending a lot of time in kindergarten with the parents and the kids. You know, there's a lot of anxiety that comes with the first day.
Students line up by grade level and wait for their turn to enter the building as the school year begins. The first day scene at Discovery Middle School is more of a party as a teacher DJ plays loud tunes and gives shout-outs to passing students.
Welcome back to Discovery. But a welcoming environment is something that we all focus on at Discovery, from our principal Mark Kane all the way on down to our 6th graders who are new and discovering this about us.
And teachers are pumped up too.
Seeing all the kids. I've been working on their schedule for weeks, and then now I can finally put a face to the name with all my new 6th graders. It's pretty fun.
Every student faces new challenges.
I'm most excited about the iPads. It's gonna be cool, yeah.
From learning a new schedule to mastering tough subjects and making new friends. They've already taken the first step though toward success by walking through the front door. Inside Vancouver Public Schools, I'm Tara Cox.
Vancouver Public Schools Superintendent Steve Webb made the rounds on the first day of school. It's an annual tradition for the district. We found Dr. Webb at Vancouver School of Arts and Academics around lunchtime. It was one of several schools he visited on the first day, from the opening bell to the closing bell. It's always one of the superintendent's favorite days of the year, and he's not alone.
You can feel the energy and enthusiasm that staff and students possess. Everyone is excited to be back here on the first day of school.
It wasn't just Dr. Webb touring the schools. School board members and other district administrators also stopped by classrooms to say hello.
Hello, and welcome to Vancouver Public Schools.
Another tradition, the superintendent's annual Welcome Back video. This is the first year of the district's updated strategic plan called Design 2, Chapter 2. It outlines the district's goals up to the year 2020. You can see that video and learn more about those goals by staying tuned after this episode. The video is also available on the district's YouTube page. That's youtube.com/VanSDTV. There's also more information at www.vansd.org. Just look for the Design 2 Chapter 2 link on the homepage. Over at Sarah J. Anderson Elementary, school began with a bang. Lots of bangs, actually, as the hammers of a construction crew greeted students. They're in the middle of a classroom expansion project. As Amanda Richter reports, the timing couldn't be better as the school has one of its biggest classes ever, more than 700 students.
The first day of school is always exciting. New teachers, new friends, but here at Sarah D. Anderson Elementary School, it's particularly exciting. Right outside their front door is a fleet of heavy machinery building 6 new classrooms that will be ready for students and teachers sometime this fall.
While the construction made for an unusual first day, it seems to have fazed almost no one.
We had kids line up across the soccer field, and teachers came down, walked everybody in. We went around the building because we have this wonderful construction going on, and we needed to make some alternative plans.
We had lots of parents in here, but it seemed to be well organized.
Perhaps most flexible of all were the students.
The kids were quiet in the halls and excited everywhere else, and responded beautifully and perfectly to their teachers as they actually got a first day of learning in.
It just really seemed to be calm today. Everyone, I think Jumpstart may have helped.
And when the classrooms are finished,
we will be able to move all of our classrooms that are in portables right now into that brand new classroom space.
For now, the school year is off to a great start at Anderson.
It was, I think, start to finish, one of the best first days ever.
Inside Vancouver Public Schools, I'm Amanda Richter.
Anderson isn't the only school getting new classrooms. In this aerial footage, you can see broken ground at Roosevelt Elementary. Both Anderson and Roosevelt will be getting 6 new classrooms and a restroom area. The new spaces will replace portable classrooms already in use. That aerial footage was provided by iTech preparatory teacher Isaiah Wyckoff, who also shot some of the video you saw in our show Open. It's all part of the rebranding of Vancouver Public Schools news outlets. This show, shot in our virtual set in the district's TV studio, is called Inside Vancouver Public Schools. Starting this fall, our TV news show and print publication will have the same name and the same approach. So whether you're watching us or reading us, you're getting as close to the classroom as possible. The Inside Vancouver Public Schools magazine comes out 2 or 3 times a year and is mailed directly to your home. Keep your eyes peeled for that later this fall. Parents, you have a great opportunity to get up close and personal with your child's education. Middle and high schools across the district are offering their annual curriculum open houses. Throughout September and into October, you can visit your child's school, meet with teachers, and find out what your student will be learning this year. There are too many dates to list on screen, so be sure to ask at the front desk of your child's school or go to the district website for the complete list of dates. Time now for a follow-up to a story we brought you last year. Over the summer, a group of young engineers from Vancouver took second in a national competition. Students in the MESA program at Jason Lee Middle School traveled to Washington, D.C. for the national MESA competition after winning the state title in the spring. They had to design a mechanical arm that could pick up a ball and toss it, among other tasks. The team consists of Tyler Bacon, James Hess, and Sam Sparkman, who were just 7th graders last year. They'll have one more chance to compete this season. Congratulations to them. Teachers will tell you the biggest challenge at the beginning of a school year can be getting kids back in the habit of learning, and music education is no different. To keep kids sharp, Vancouver Public Schools offered free camps this summer. Nick Vole has more.
Miguel and Sophia, in some ways, are exact opposites.
I usually like loud noises.
I'm scared of loud noises.
I'm practicing on my high pitches.
I'm learning how to play the lower notes.
But they have at least one thing in common.
I like playing the trumpet.
I've wanted to play the trumpet since I was little.
That's why they're both at Discovery Middle School, practicing their instruments in the middle of summer, instead of watching TV or riding bikes. The atmosphere in the band room can best be described as sweaty. It may be that the air conditioning is turned off, but it's also because these kids from all over the district are working so hard.
From beginners to kids who have been playing for 4 years.
They're all playing music in a free band and orchestra camp.
As a band teacher, I would love if all my kids continue to play all summer, but sometimes without the opportunity of playing in class every day, they sometimes put their instruments down and don't continue to grow.
Review is good as a musician because then it really sticks with you. And I'm learning a lot of new stuff.
And whether these young musicians realize it or not, time spent perfecting their performance in this sweltering band room may help them do the same in the classroom.
I see so many benefits from kids who are involved in the arts. for their overall education, how they do in, later on in high school.
And learning is what it's all about.
But I think the arts are an integral part of culture and society. I think it's part of a well-rounded education.
Inside Vancouver Public Schools, I'm Nick Vole.
Thanks, Nick. That's it for us, and thanks for watching. We look forward to telling stories from inside Vancouver Public Schools all year long. I'm Jessica Moss.